All right, we are preparing. Hey, got it. I think it's working right away this time. I just went right in and I didn't really ask if you were totally ready. I just went for it.
It came right up. So, anyway, if you're out there, say hi so we know you're out there.
Yeah. Welcome.
We might
Hold
have
on,
a few people today.
we
So,
might. It's taken a second to completely join, but it says we have an excellent connection. Let's hope it stays that way because our weather is kind of crazy. And the last time we had a really bad storm, our power went out and not our power.
your
Our
internet?
internet went out. Yeah. So let's hope it stays up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hi everyone. If you're here, please say hi. Welcome to Hurley's Hand Dyed Podcast. I am Amber from Crafty Performers on Etsy, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
And I'm Donna from Crystal Skies Hand Dyed on Etsy, Instagram, and Facebook. And together we are Hurley's Hand Dyed.
Yes.
So,
and we don't know how long our video is going to be tonight. We'll find out.
yeah, we don't have any boxes to open, but I did dig out a whip. So
yeah.
Anyway.
I don't have any whips. It's just school started and that's what my life is right now is school. So that's what I'm doing.
We've had weird weather. You've had weirder weather. You guys are really getting the water, the thunderstorms, but we had thunderstorms for like a week and now it's been dropping to in the 50s at night, but up to 87 today. So this is when you get the summer cold. And I feel like I'm getting a summer cold. My throat is scratchy from like here down, that you can feel something coming on. And it's not allergies because I've been taking my allergy pills, but of course they don't do that good either, So anyway.
Well, I discovered the chlor tabs like we have always taken forever. I got a new bottle of them from Walmart, and these ones I took them last week on it was a week before on Sunday because I was really had itchy eyes and everything, and they knocked me out. They haven't made me tired before or drowsy.
So, I started getting mine from the $1.25 store. The little pink tablets are for allergies.
I know Benadryl does. Take some of the other from where?
Benadryl wires me. NyQuil wires me. So it's something in there that reacts opposite for me. So, and Benadryl has never made me sleepy. I used to take Benadryl, but it just.
It makes me tired.
Yeah, and most people it does. So, but I'm still taking Zyrtec and then the Pataday for the itchy eyes. I can imagine how bad it would be my eyes if I wasn't taking the Pataday daily, because they still toward evening start itching a little bit, So it's like, and it's no better in this winter. I must have winter allergies and summer allergies. So anyway.
Yeah, you're allergic to everything.
Oh, you want to go with your week first and let us know what you've been doing, kind of. And
it's teaching.
And your school.
Yeah, I'm working my way through my trigonometry and pre-calculus class. And I showed Mom this, but I'll show you guys this. I had to buy this book, Trigonometry for Dummies, because I'm struggling. Trig is hard. And my mentor told me it's hard for everyone. Well, I mean, not everyone. I'm sure there's people who breeze right through it, but it's the hardest class. Like there's people that's what holds them up is their trig class. So I'm doing everything I can on my side to try to make it through it and read this book concurrently so I understand a little better. But yeah, it's tiring.
You just advanced geometry, or what is trig?
Have you heard of sine, cosine, secant, cosecant?
No.
That's what it is. And it's like graphing different things. Like think of sound waves. Those are sine waves. Like you can graph them on like a sine graph.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's like sine, cosine, and what's the other one? Hold on. I can never remember. Tangent. And then there's like cotangent, secant, and cosecant. Those are all things that you do. Oh, hello, Steph. Welcome. Happy Saturday to you as well.
Yes.
About my trigonometry class that it is so hard.
especially when you get older.
Oh, my tangent. Thank you. Yes. See, that's the thing. I forget things. And I was talking to one of my other teachers about it, and she's like, oh, you mean Sakatoa? And I was like, yeah, that's the thing I can't remember. Like trying to remember what's opposite of each other. And I did really great in the triangles chapter. I got 100% on that quiz after that chapter. I understand triangles. I get it.
Right.
I understand what I'm reading now, the chapter I'm reading now. There's some of the previous ones that are just making my brain crazy.
And
I've not done
calculus,
well.
I think, isn't calculus dealing more with numbers and like I always think of calculus as people that do accounting have to have had calculus because it's a lot of numbers and stuff and figuring out I don't know.
I
But
don't either. I also bought calculus for dummies because that's my next class.
Oh, good. You're ready.
Because I thought, even, I'm going to get through it, but these will be handy. Like if I ever have to teach those classes too. Because who knows, I may not always be just doing algebra 1 and geometry. Once I get my master's, they may put me on the harder classes to teach. Who knows?
Because along with the kids.
Yep. Well, and that's what my mentor said. She said the best way to learn is by doing. So you can learn along with the kids. So Steph says, yeah, she's a math girl. Steph is a math girl. I'm a math girl with a lot of things, but right now this is hard.
Yeah.
This is very hard.
Like I was telling your sister, I said, I'm good at math. I mean, I really am good at math, but algebra and when I took
You're good with arithmetic.
Yes, I'm good with the numbers that way. But when you go into the algebra and geometry, I guess in my mind, I think, why do I need to know that? Because I'm never going to use it. And I never did use it. My whole career and
have you ever taken out a loan on something?
Yes.
That's algebra.
That's math.
That's algebra.
But that's math.
Mom, they're all math. You're thinking
right. But I meant
arithmetic. That's not arithmetic. That's algebra.
That's more basic math. Algebra is A plus A1 plus B3 equals C4. And you have to figure out what, don't you? I know geometry is dealing with triangles and circles and all that kind of
dealing with shapes, but you use the algebra stuff in the geometry. Because I discovered this week my geometry kids don't remember how to solve 1- and 2-step equations. So 1-step equations are things like x plus 5 equals 13.
Okay.
What is x?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. 2-step equations are like 5x minus 7 equals 13. And you still solve for x. So you'd have to do the 2 steps. The first one is adding the 7 to both sides.
5 times different places trying to see what, if you took away, would make 13.
Right. But you actually do it backwards. You use what are called inverse operations. So if it's like 5 minus 7 equals 35, let's say that. Okay. 5 minus 7 equals 35. You would add 7 to both sides to move that over. So now you have 5x equals 42. And now you would divide by 5 to figure out what x equaled. That's called a 2-step equation. That's basic algebra 1. And my geometry kids need to know that to solve a lot of the stuff. We use algebra and geometry, and they're like, they never taught us that, miss. I'm like, yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
That was the first week.
Got it over the summer.
That was the first week of school.
Well, they taught that in 7th grade and 8th grade and algebra. And now they should know it by now. But yeah, so it's been fun. It's been fun realizing what my kids know and don't know. And the don't know is a lot bigger than the know.
So how many algebra classes do you have?
I have 5 algebra classes and 2 geometry classes. Okay. I see 200 students over 2 days. I have almost 60 geometry kids and the rest are all algebra, mostly freshmen. A few sophomores, juniors, and seniors who either didn't pass it or didn't pass both semesters. So they have like to get a credit or half a credit before they can graduate. Yeah, I have a mix, but mostly freshmen. Mm-hmm. Oh, hi, Jill. Jill's here now.
Hi, Jill.
Oh, and we're closing Thursday.
Yes.
On our house.
On your house.
So the next time you see me, it'll be a different background. Well, I'm turned on a different part of the table, so you can see the mess behind me. we just have stuff in here because this house is not huge. Next time I'll be somewhere else in our new house somewhere.
Right. I did a walkthrough with Amber tonight.
Yes, I zoomed her.
She took me a
We go
video
there
walk.
like once or twice a week. So we told them though, today is the last day we're gonna go until our final walkthrough before closing.
Okay. Nothing can, I mean, they're
Cross.
done, right? So
Yeah,
really
there's
nothing.
just, a few things we had, our realtor paid to have an inspection done like by an outside agent on Thursday. So they went through and he found a few minor things and most of them have been fixed by now. One thing we can't check yet because it was a couple shingles on the roof that needed like sealant, or one needed to be moved and a couple nails needed sealant. So we don't have a ladder to get up there right now and check them, but if
Yeah,
it's not
and
done,
you have, and you don't want them leaking
yeah,
in a
but
brand new house. Yeah.
so we'll check after. I mean, we're under 1 year warranty. That they'll fix anything. So if we find it after,
What do you have? Is it, since you're in New Mexico, is it the clay roofs or is it the what
it's
is
got
it?
shingles.
Is it shingles or is it like I have? Shingles are the wood ones. Are they wood shingles or are they?
No, they're not. They're not always wood. These aren't wood. They're like, they look like sandpaper.
Oh, like I have. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
like shingles. Yeah. They're not wooden shingles. They're shingles.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking New Mexico because I know Southern California, most of the houses have those clay things.
Oh, I know what you're like adobe houses have.
Yes, and yours is an adobe house.
But no, it's not an adobe house. That's different. See what's on the outside of our house? What's it called? Stucco.
Stucco. That's what's on adobe houses. It's stucco.
Well, no, but it's not an adobe house. It's a regular house. It's built by
I meant even, don't you remember going down to the Tuacahn? All those new houses down there had those kind of roofs. It just, they absorb or they push off the sun or something. So
yeah, like clay shingles, but we don't have
the shingles. Yes. Okay. Okay.
We don't have.
I don't know. Yeah.
All right, let's talk. You can talk about your week now.
Okay. Well, I have been doing advent calendars. And I'm down to, I only have 3 advents left, you guys. So if you want to get into my advent this year, I know they don't ship out till November 5th, but we put them on early because people buy them early. And so I'm down to 3. So if you want one of my advents, please, sign up. So I've been working on that. I did do, now you guys will probably think this is crazy, but I sell a lot of mystery mini skeins. And sometimes I run out of the mini skeins that I take to make into these. And so today I actually made 3 different colorways to go into my mystery minis.
Oh,
I have some
well,
different.
they're not going to be mystery if people watch our videos.
Well, you know what I mean. They
I'm
only
just
get
kidding.
one little 10-gram one.
I know.
They look way different when you wind them up.
That's
but
true.
I brought these in just to show you guys. They're still just a little damp. Not really, but just a little. So I did do some dye. When I dyed these, I thought, oh, and then I dyed fluorescent 20-gram minis this week too. And I just put them up yesterday. So if you like the fluorescents, they're up again. But when I was doing I thought, people are going to think I'm not dyeing yarn because I really haven't put any up on the shop for a while. I'm trying to dwindle down on what I've got there so that I can get some more wintry, more darker colors up for the winter. So, and I am getting down. So now I will be dyeing again. And now that it's getting nicer out for not so hot. I mean, yes, I do have that air conditioning and yes, it's been keeping the house nice, but if I started dyeing yarn all day, it might not stay as cool in here.
Yeah, because it becomes more humid too than with the water boiling.
Yeah,
that makes a big difference.
Yes. So and that's why when I did remember when I did all those scarves, I did those in the microwave by microwaving them, so I didn't have to put them on the stove and get the steam into the air like you said and make it hot. So that was nice. But and you can microwave yarn too, but it's just a little bit I don't like that process on the yarn. So, but
Yeah.
now that I can, start doing it again, I can. And that's about all I've been doing is my advents, just making the boxes up for the advents.
Oh,
and
yeah.
getting them all, when you make an advent, you have to, after you dye the yarn, you actually have to separate them out and make mini skeins out of them. So you
Mhm.
imagine each one has 24 mini skeins that I have to make. I mean, I have to wind. And yes, I do have a winder that makes them into the minis, but I still have to skein them on the little skeiner to get them in, so it's a lot more. It's worth, I mean, you pay a few dollars extra for them, but they take a lot more work. And then mine are, I always give an extra gift. And this year I'm having people choose their Hogwarts house. And the gift that I'm making will be matching for their Hogwarts house. Hello.
Hi, Coco.
We didn't see her at all last time, remember?
No, she wouldn't come out.
This time she's all over the table.
Really quickly, Kim, who is yarning for a smile, is on. She says hello.
Hi.
And she says she got an advent. Woohoo!
Hey.
And Jill said fiberglass shingles are the sand ones. They're fiberglass. The clay ones, the sand ones, they're made of fiberglass.
You mean the clay ones?
Yeah, but they're fiberglass,
They're
not clay.
fiberglass now? They used to be clay. I mean,
that's what she said. So yeah,
yeah.
I didn't know.
Now I'm sure they are. Yeah, I didn't know that either. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I'm sure in Texas they probably used a lot of that too because it's a hot state.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, otherwise I'm trying to think, did I do anything else in the last 2 weeks? Oh, I have worked on my diamond dart. You guys will be able to see that. I wanted to get, I'm very close to be done with the Halloween cat. And then
nice.
And then I'll go back to the other one. Have you worked on your other one?
No, I don't. We don't. This table I'm sitting at is about this wide. And that's the only place really to diamond paint in here. And the diamond painting is sitting here. And I might have done a little more after I talked to you, like when I said I couldn't remember. So I don't know if I did any more or not. I just haven't, it's been a lot.
Yeah.
Now going on with everything, trying to get everything figured out. So
right. So so when you unload your shed, when you have them bring the stuff, are you having them bring everything over?
Yes. We are paying someone to unload it, like we paid them to load from the truck to the shed. The same people actually that we're paying for 3 people over 3 hours to do it for us. So we don't have to do it. They'll do it.
Good, because
we'll just get everything set up. They can do their thing. We can go do something in Albuquerque for a little bit and then come back. That's what they did with us last time. They said, go eat or something and come back and it'll be done. Yeah.
But they're moving it to Berlin. What's the name?
Belen.
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 Belen. So that's, so you have to stay there while they load the truck so that you can turn your keys in and stuff, or do you just?
Oh no, we'll come back. We'll do stuff in Albuquerque and then come back when they're about to be finished and then make sure that we're checked out. I mean, the guy told Dave that we could just leave. We don't have to do anything special because we're not on auto pay. It'll just be done and emptied.
And you were only there a month.
We were there for our free month.
So I'm sure you did for it. Yeah. Oh, neat. So I'm sure you didn't get it messy or anything,
No. Well, yeah, because with U-Haul, if you use their truck to move, they give you a free month at your final destination if there's one open for a storage shed. That's one of the perks of using U-Haul.
Oh, that's a newbie thing. So,
Mom, do you have a 10 and a 24 skein advent or just a 10 skein?
10 and a 20.
Okay. Okay.
I'm all out of the 10.
Oh no, I realized I got the 10 skein and not the 24 skein. Bummer.
Who, Kim?
Kim, yeah.
Kim, I can cancel your 10 one and you can order the 20 if you want. So if you want to go in and order the 20 and then I'll go in and cancel your 10.
Okay.
Okay.
If she responds, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Because it's a little bit of a delay.
Right.
Because
the 10 and the 20 that are up, they're the same color. the same colors in each of them. So yeah, so you'll be
Wait,
getting,
but the 24 is gonna have different colors, right?
no,
She just said, no. So you're only gonna have the same 10 colors on over 24? So you're gonna have 10 colors, and then you're gonna have 24 colors.
she got the 10 gram and she
No,
wants
no.
20 gram.
Yeah. Oh, 20
Oh,
gram. I thought you said, she said I got the 10 skein, not the 24 skein. Is
Oh,
it?
she got the
skein?
20, no, she got the 24 10 gram skeins. And there's
Oh,
also
okay.
24 20 gram skeins.
Okay. So yeah, okay. So she said, okay, she said, can I upgrade and pay more? And then she said, sweet, thank you, after you said your thing about that you can cancel it and she can buy the other one.
Okay, great.
Okay, so Kim, what I would do is if I was you right now, while you're thinking about it, message mom through her Etsy. So she sees that message and remembers to do that.
Right.
Okay.
And if you
You may forget
go
to
ahead
do
and
it
order
now.
the other one now, I'll see it and I'll go in and
Mhm.
cancel the other as soon as we get offline. So
Yeah.
anyway, yeah. So you're
Yeah.
getting the same colors that you would have gotten the 10 in the 20.
Yes.
So, right.
Okay, now I understand. I thought you
Okay.
were doing a 10 skein like you used to do the 10 days of Christmas.
I used to do 12 days.
24
of Christmas,
skein.
and I actually
Okay.
thought about doing a 12-day Christmas, but I
Well,
don't-
when I was a kid, you did the 10 days of Christmas with us. You never did 12 days because 10
oh,
was
we
easier
did
to
10
remember.
day of Christmas. Yes, we did. That's right. And I don't know where I got that from, but yeah, I always did the 10 days of Christmas.
Yeah.
But
I just thought it was because 10 was easier to remember than 12.
might have been. Cost
Okay,
a-
she said, no, wait, I'm confused. The 10 gram is 10 grams, but still 24 minis. Yes.
Yes,
So you'll still get 24 minis.
that's
They're
what
just
you
10
wanted.
grams.
Yes. You'll
Okay.
get 24 10 gram minis plus a full skein of yarn and the extra gift.
Yes.
So if that's what you want, just message me and say, Donna, I've got what I want so that I don't worry about you.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
Okay. Anyway, all right. Do you want to, can I show you a couple things that are not yarn, or do you want to show something first?
Shall I show my old dugout whip?
Sure. Yes.
If you guys have been with us forever, I've thought about this. It's been 3 years because Jeffrey wasn't living with us then, and Jeff's been with me over 2 years now. Because I used to do it in that rocking chair next to the thing.
What are
But
you talking about? Oh, since you did that whip.
Then I
Okay.
left the whip, stopped doing it.
Oh, okay.
I started a granny blanket, you guys.
That's right. And I called it the watermelon blanket. I
Yes,
remember that.
2 years ago. And I've gotten, what I was doing was putting 7 of these in a long strip. Then when I got the 7 together, and I'm not going to show you, but I've got 4 of them already together. It's to cover my queen bed. Well, then I started more. I made a whole bunch more. And these are ones I'm going. But when I went to think about these, got a year and a half ago, I couldn't remember if I used a G hook or an H hook. And so I have to really look at this. I wish I saw a girl, and she is the smartest girl I've ever seen. It might even be you, Kim, that has a file where you keep track of your whips and you put what needle you used and what yarn you used. Kim has
That's smart.
Kim has a YouTube channel too.
Okay.
And I saw that and I thought, wow, if I knew how to do that, I'm not a real computer person. So even making a file for me would be rough. But yeah, and it shows what needle she said, so that when she stops doing it, if she goes back to it months later, it's all there. And I thought, that is so smart.
Sometimes with crocheting, especially, the hook sometimes falls out. And it's like, what hook was this? I don't remember.
Or I used to not have a whole bunch of hooks, so I'd take the hook out to use for something else. And then when I went back, I thought, now which hook was I using on those? So
She says she uses Ravelry for it, but she used to keep notebooks.
yeah, see, she's
So you
the
can
one.
do that in Ravelry too. Okay.
Yeah,
Hi, Maribel, by the way, welcome.
yeah. So I thought, wow, you're so smart, Kim. That is such a good way to do something. I would have never thought of that. I mean, I thought about writing it down and sticking it in with the thing, but even that can fall out when you're doing things. Just like, how many times have you had a skein of yarn and you've lost the outside?
Right.
And you're going, what color was it? What color am I going to order?
Where did I get it if I need another one?
Yeah, these are all done in cotton, you guys.
Mhm.
Because I used to only work with cotton. So, but yeah. I still like cotton. Well, I do have one blanket on my bed that I did with wool. Do you remember my wool blanket? And what did we figure? I have 26 skeins,
In it.
26 skeins, full skeins of
So
yarn.
you're about at market rate, you're at about $500 of yarn. At our cost, it's less, but
Right.
like retail,
Right.
that's what I'm looking more.
Right.
Retail is about $500 worth of yarn.
Yeah, just like when you guys work on a sweater, you're going to put probably at least 5 skeins of yarn in it. So right there's over $130 in a sweater. So I can see why people don't make them to give to their friends and stuff because they're really expensive. I mean, you've heard of knitworthy. Is that person knitworthy?
Yeah.
Just like socks, when you make socks for kids, I can see why people use the acrylics and stuff, because to put, even if you only use a half a skein of yarn, to put $13 in a pair of kids socks that they're going to run around the house in and get holes real fast. Well, I've done that. I've got holes in the bottoms of mine because all winter long, I only wear socks in the house. And yeah, so, it's yeah, but
baby socks go fast. Excuse me, baby socks go fast.
oh yeah,
compared
baby
to adult socks.
right, but babies don't walk in it either, and of course they grow out of them really fast too. So
That's true.
but yeah, but now this is just how my mind works. I was thinking about how people say how when we dye yarn, you guys, we use equipment that we only use for dyeing yarn.
Right.
We only dye, okay. But
Mhm.
then that same yarn that we have dyed in our own equipment, we send to you guys, and you guys make a baby blanket. Well, babies put the yarn in
Well, but
and
when it's set, it's not going to hurt anything. That's what the paper is
I just
for.
thought about that, and I thought, well, we wash all our equipment with soap and water, so we wash anything out of it that would hurt somebody. Not that I do only have.
No, but I mean, have you ever put water in one of those pans and start boiling it, and the water starts changing a little color before you put the dye in it because you didn't get it all washed out?
That's only because I forgot to wash it the time before.
Well, I know, but then imagine putting pasta in that,
That's true.
That'd be bad.
Yeah. Or
Okay.
pans I have, my big pans that has turned, I have these catering pans, you guys, that we use, and one of them has turned black. I have no idea why it turned black. And I showed Amber, I've showed Christy. Christy uses a lot of them, and none of hers have ever turned black. None of yours have turned black. So it's like, what is it? Must be.
And not the small pans. It's only the big pan. That
The
big
big
pan.
catering pans. My two big catering, one's black and one's not. But one we found at DI, we got a good deal on it, and one I bought through a regular catering place. So, and I don't know, I honestly do not know which is which one turned black, but it must be the one that we bought at the catering, because yours didn't turn black and none of Christie's have.
True, but I haven't used mine as much as you have.
Yeah, but Christy has. She said what happens with hers is she uses them so much, they start rusting through.
That makes sense, because the vinegar probably doesn't help.
Vinegar
I bet it breaks it down eventually.
probably. Yeah.
Kim says it's the powder and the chemicals before setting at reaching the temperature to cause the chemical reaction. So that's why I said, like, it's set once you send it out to make stuff.
Okay.
And hi, Maritza's Yarn and Crafts. Welcome. So I want to show you something I'm working on.
Okay.
That I am working towards. I've only done one, and I have to find a different design.
Okay.
Say it that way. Because this is a crystal egg designed by Cinderwings, who I can make her stuff.
Okay.
I'm working on doing mystery dragon eggs,
Okay.
where you open it up
Uh-huh.
and you have a mystery dragon inside.
Oh, neat.
But this one, I think she has a couple different designs for her crystal eggs, because it doesn't line up perfectly when you twist it. Like, not everything lines up with each other, and that drives me nuts. So
Yeah.
I've seen other people who use one of her dragon eggs, and they do line up when they twist it shut. So I'm working towards that for my shop. As you guys,
There's some dragon eggs out there that the people are making that you don't twist on, you just pull off. I've seen
Yeah.
that.
But I like the idea of the twist off ones because then it's a little bit more secure and then you just it's just barely a twist though. See, it's only like one little lock.
Oh, okay.
It's not a huge twist, just a little, but it doesn't line up quite
I
right.
haven't seen that kind of dragon egg either.
Yeah, it was designed by Cinderwings because I got it off of her Patreon, which I'm a member of. There we go. But I like the colors. I like this red and orange.
Does she, any of the ones that have the scales on them?
The dragon eggs? I don't know. I'll have to look into that.
Oh,
Yes, Kim, I do have a 3D printer shop and it's been on vacation for about a month and a half because we had to move. But next Thursday we close on our house and we're going to start moving in. So within the next 2 weeks by our next video, it will be reactivated. And the stuff that we have there will be available. I have to go through and I probably will have to deactivate everything that's in there now and just start over. Just to figure out what we still have, because I think we sold a couple things at the farmer's market that we didn't take off. So I want to make sure that we have everything that we actually have for sale. Because I have something else I'm going to put on there too. And I'm very excited about this. And I don't, it was hard for mom to tell at first. But look at this spider. Doesn't it look like it's crocheted? This is the newest design that I got this design Thursday. I found a new designer and so I paid a premium so I can print these and sell them, but this is my new spider. They look like they're crocheted. So I have right now, I have some pink ones.
how do you get the eyes to be black?
Right now I print those separately and glue them in.
Oh, okay.
It's a separate print. I printed 20 sets of eyes yesterday. And it took like an hour for 20 sets. So I have extras as I print these, but I have the green. Yes, it is like a jumping spider. This one came from an ombre. I think the color is called Mermaid on this one. So you can see it's kind of purple on top and blue on the bottom. And these all have the shiny bottoms. I'm using my plate that makes the bottom shiny. And this came from the same filament as this one, actually. This is the red portion of it. So I'm going to have some of these for sale on there. And they're bigger than my octopi. So they will be a little more than the octopi, just so you guys know.
A little thicker. The legs
They
are
are thicker. And they're not hollow inside either.
Oh,
But
okay.
I have an octopus. Let me grab it. And excuse my sweatpants if you see them.
Oh, I have my pajama bottoms
So,
on.
This is my
Oh,
octopus.
Hey, yeah, when you
Yeah.
put them next to each other like that, you can really see the difference.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Kim, you're my new favorite person. She has 3 jumping spiders. Some of my favorite TikTok people are people who have jumping spiders as pets. They're so cute, Mom. They're like the puppies of the spider world.
You keep their pets?
Yes.
And you don't die
Yes.
after a year?
No, they die after about 2 to 4, depending on the spider. I think 2 is really what their usual lifespan is, because I've watched a couple people whose spiders have died, and it's been very sad because they were very cute and like you see them right before. Oh, yeah, it's very sad. But Mom, I'm gonna send you some TikToks of them because they're so cute. Okay, sorry.
Cute.
I know I'm trying to catch up on things too. Okay, Kim said moving is horrible. I had to move 5 times in 6 years when I worked for Circuit City. I was 8 months pregnant once and had a 2-month-old another time. Oh, that is crazy. That's a lot. This is in the past few years, we've moved a lot because we moved from Idaho to Utah, from Utah to Alamogordo. But in Alamogordo, we were living in an Airbnb until our house was finished. Then we moved down to our house. Then we moved from Alamogordo to here to the Airbnb we're living in. And next week we're moving into our house. And hopefully we're there for a long time. Hopefully this is our last move for a long time.
Yeah.
And she was going to ask if I sell things for jumping spiders. Not yet, but I have kids for them. So like you can make they make like acorns. They can stick into their containers and they'll go into there and that'll be like their hide where they sleep at night.
How big are they?
Jump anywhere from like tiny to I've seen one that was like probably about 1 inch to 1.5 inches long. That's how big it got before it died.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean they can, depending on what species you get of jumping spiders, because they get them from other countries too.
Oh, wow.
but they don't really bite humans. I mean, if they do, it's a stress response because you're freaking them out. But let's see. But she does say, yeah, they're spider puppies. And she also has a 6-foot tall hermit crab tank. So yeah, she's a freak, she said. I've seen people who take like the, have you seen the clear containers that you put like flour in that have like the push button to lock it shut? They're clear with like a white top and you push down and it kind of creates a seal. They turn them upside down and like they cut a hole in it and they put like mesh on it and they turn that into a spider habitat. And then they can take the bottom off easy if they need to do something in it and then put it back on. But you can buy actual little containers too. There's companies out there, like they're small businesses that just make ones you can buy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll send you some videos so you can see how cute they are. I mean, like, I hate spiders, but I almost got one the other day. Well, before we moved to Alamogordo, we had one on our tent at the farmer's market and I tried to catch it.
Oh.
The jumping spiders, but it went away. They move fast. Jumpers move fast.
They're the ones that look at you, aren't they?
Yes.
Then as you turn, they turn with you.
Yes.
Those these will freak Christy out.
They'll stare at you. And maybe that's my next pet is jumping spiders. But you have to like keep their tank humid. So a lot of people suggest, you open the container and you spritz like once every day or two. Here it's very dry, so I'd probably have to spritz every day at least. But yeah, they're very cute. But yes, Kim, I am looking into making some things for jumping spiders with my 3D printer, because after we move, I'm going to buy a third one. I'm going to buy the new P1S and I'm going to get the AMS unit where I can print with different colors.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so my P1P, right? That's what I got. They lowered the price down by $100. So now they're $5.99. And then like 2 weeks later, they released the P1S, which looks like my P1P, but it has a case. And it's the same I paid for my P1Ps.
Yeah, I saw some reviews on those. And he said the one without the case is just as good. But they were, with the case, they were more for a while.
Well, no, they're actually the price now that my one that I paid for mine when it first came out.
Right.
So that might have gone down by 100. What?
I want it with the case.
Well, depending on what materials you want to print. If I ever want to print anything like ABS, or there's certain prints that need temperature control in the case. So you have to be able to shut the door so it'll stay hot while it prints. Otherwise you get stringing and failed prints. If I'm just using PLA, which is what this is, I can do it in any of them. But if I want to do ABS, or there's another one that needs an enclosure that everyone talks about, I'm going to want that. Right. But the P1S combo that you buy with the AMS actually ends up being cheaper than getting a P1P with the combo, or getting a P1P with an A1S separately. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Anyway.
What was I saying? Oh, and while we're talking about her 3D printer, if there's any of you that like this kind of stuff and aren't in our Dragon and Yarn Club yet, that's the club we have going, where Amber makes the dragon and she sends them to me, and then I dye up yarn. This is last month's dragon.
Yes. I actually made myself one.
Oh, good. This is the crystal dragon. And and I kept one too, but I was gonna make myself some yarn too, but I didn't keep one of my yarn. So, but I like the dragons. And so every month the dragon will be a different color and a different dragon. So it's a surprise for you guys to see what dragon you get and to see what color I come up with to go with the dragon. So this is just fun. It's a different thing, and it's our collaboration that we haven't done a collaboration in years.
No, last time we did it was with Yarn Cozies.
Yeah, it was when you were making cozies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we lived in our little in the double wide in Blackfoot.
Was that where it was? I thought maybe it was
on the
the house. You lived in the house.
No.
The old house. Remember the little house with the one bedroom?
Yes. But we wasn't really doing a lot of stuff in that house. I was doing bowl cozies. I hadn't made yarn cozies yet until we moved from the little house into the double wide. Because
you got your own room to do crafting.
I had more space.
Yeah, we've done lots of crafts, you guys, in the time that we've done this. But anyway, so
Oh yeah, the link for that, by the way, the link for our collaboration is in the description of this video.
yeah,
I
so
changed it. I copied and pasted the new one that you just, I did right before we went live. I copied and pasted it. So it's the correct one. The
oh,
current.
good. Okay. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just can click on that. It'll take you right to it if you're thinking about and you can August 31st is the last day to sign up for that. And these won't be shipped out till September 10th because Amber has to send them to me.
I've started printing what I know we need so far, but
so
with the move in the middle.
and
that'll
then
take
if
a
you're
day.
a Harry Potter nut like we are, I still have my Harry Potter quarterly club going on. The regular monthly club is over for this year, but the quarterly is going on, and it's the Autumn at the Castle, which is kind of Halloween at the castle, and it also closes out August 31st, and those will ship out September 5th. Those will ship out 5 days before the other, and then so that's that.
You have a mystery mini club too.
Huh?
Right. You have a mystery mini club.
Nope, no more. That's done.
Okay.
That's done too.
Oh, Kim, by the way, said she did upgrade and bought the new one. She said she
Okay.
attached a note to the new advent order. She's like, she wants to know, do you want her to send a message about the other one, or will you remember when you look at that order?
I'll remember.
Cancel the other one. Okay.
I'll be doing it tonight as soon as we get off of here. I'll just go in and refund it as a cancellation. So,
Okay. Steph says, I can't wait for my next dragon. Me either. These ones are fun. I
Me
showed
either.
Mom tonight. He's cute.
She wasn't going to show me. She was going to keep it a mystery for me
Mhm.
too. She did the last one. No, wait, maybe you did show me the last one. Oh yeah, because
Well, that's when I sent you a picture of it before.
yeah. No. I saw you sent me a picture of this one today too.
I did while it was printing. Like right
Oh.
after I talked to you, I went into my Bamboo Lab app, which guys, if you ever want a 3D printer, the Bamboo Lab, you can access your stuff when you're not there. I can look at it printing. So I took a screenshot and sent her a screenshot of it printing.
Right. So
to
which I
surprise
couldn't
her.
really tell, just all I could tell is the color. So
Yeah.
but anyway. So
Yeah, they're cute.
yeah, they're cute. And if you have kids, you can save them for Christmas or just I've got a shelf I'm putting them all on. I have a shelf. In fact, the big Harry Potter, Amber started me out. She bought me one big Harry Potter book. They came out with
The
illustrated ones. And then Jeffrey bought me the next 4. Buy me the one.
I thought I bought you 1 and 2.
Maybe
Or did I
you
just buy you 1? I don't know.
But anyway, so I have 5 so far, and they haven't come out with 6 or 7. So the other day I took the one dragon and I kind of laid him over it, and he just kind of hangs there.
Nice.
Yeah, because they're so tall,
Yeah.
they're a big one. But yeah, Amber and I don't know how many of you guys are Harry Potter people, but when Harry Potter came out, we stood in line at midnight. And we got, ours are actually first editions. Mine say
Well,
first.
you got me 1, 2, 3, and 4 for Christmas when I was at college, my
That's
first year
right.
of college,
Right.
because I hadn't heard of it before, and that was in 98.
Right.
And then 5 was released when I was in Utah, I think. I remember we did a Barnes and Noble release once. We did a Walmart release once with my friend Erin.
Yeah, did we do 2
Walmart ones?
ones?
I don't remember. I know I did one release with Lindsay too. With
Yeah.
you, I think.
Yes. So that would have been
Well, we might have done 5, 6,
5, 6, and
7,
7.
and 8. I mean,
Yeah.
5, 6, and 7.
Yeah,
Yeah.
5, 6, and 7. But Barnes and Noble,
Get
we
movies
did
for a
that
second.
one.
Sorry.
Remember, I think Christy was there with us and Tristan, because Tristan was a real
Yeah, I think
was
so.
a real reader. She reads a lot too. She's
Yeah.
like me. We read, well, like you. I think all of you kids read a lot. But
Mhm.
anyway,
Want to see another book I bought this week? It's not algebra or calculus, I promise.
okay.
It's an actual book to read that I'm very excited about because of The Office.
Oh,
It's The Office BFFs, written by Angela Kinsey and Jenna Fisher, who are Angela and Pam from The Office.
oh,
So
okay.
we've been listening to their Office Ladies podcast, and they had been writing the book, and it finally got released. So I ordered it, and there's some
Oh.
pictures from filming and stuff. They talked about their experience on it.
Oh.
I'm really excited about it. Oh, hi. It just says hi.
Oh,
after the
okay.
dust cover.
I
Yeah,
like it has the
the spiral bound.
'cause then
I
you
could
go
have
back
gotten
and
it
forth.
normal hardback or spiral bound. And I was like, for me, I think spiral bound is going to be better because I
Yeah,
like to
really flat.
really open my book.
You're right.
But yeah. So if you guys like The Office, I'm excited. I haven't started it yet, but I got it to read and not on Kindle.
Yeah. Most of I've been buying books on my Audible and I just
mhm.
purchased some more because I was up to I had 7 credits. So I finally they had some pre-orders for 2 of the books of the series that I am reading. So I ordered those.
I think I'm up to 5 credits again. I went in and bought a few new books. One of them was Jenna Fisher wrote her own book where she talks about being an actress basically and how she got where she is. So I ordered that. I got that one and a few other things. And I'm like, okay, I got down to like 1 credit. And I'm like, I don't know what else. And now I'm up to like 5 or 6 again because I
Yeah.
just keep forgetting to buy stuff.
My problem is I got, if any of you know, what's her first name? The author, Maas. She does all the Crown of
Sarah Moss.
Sarah
Is it
Moss. I got spoiled with her books because they're all 14 to 24 hours long, each book.
Mhm.
And so now if a book has less than 14 hours on it, I don't want to spend my credit on that.
I bought a couple that are shorter. Oh, I bought.
The thing is, we pay $16.08 for these credits.
Yeah.
And some of the books you can buy for like 14 on Audible or 10. And so if I want that book, I just pay cash for it. Because
Mhm.
why pay
I like
$6 more?
Some of my authors every once in a while, like Dean Koontz, sometimes is on the 2 for 1. Like once a month, they have 2 for 1 ones. And so I'll
Right.
save up my credits and get like 2 for the price of 1. I like that.
Right. Well, one of the new series is I got book 1 and 2, which were 8 hours each. So they're 16. But book 3 is 8 hours again. And I'm going,
Yeah.
so I'm waiting to see if I like book 1 and 2 because it's a new author to me. And then I like Jennifer Armin, whatever her name is. And I've got many of her.
Is that the Court of Thorn? Who wrote the Court of Thorn and Roses? Is that Sarah J. Moss?
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you what. Okay, I listened to another podcast
Okay.
called True Crime and Cocktails.
Right.
The description of those books is fairy, PORN.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
they're not as bad as this Jennifer Arm, whatever.
Really?
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
because I think I've only read the first one. And she's like, the first one's not that bad.
Yeah, it doesn't tell
And then the
it's
second
book
one,
5.
woo. Yeah.
No, it's book
No, she
5
said the second one had some bad
Actually,
stuff too.
as the thing. But on Jennifer Armin, this new series of it that I'm reading, I almost wanted to write her and say, you don't have to have a sex scene in every single chapter. And that's what it was almost like. I was starting to
But that's why some people read those books.
because it was the same thing, her describing the same thing. And all she would have had to say is they made love passionately, and we didn't know what because we saw it in the scenes before,
Yes.
but yet the storyline is so good, that I just, yeah. So I'm sorry, you guys, I read these PR on books.
I'm like, I don't want to say that word out loud just in case they'll shadow ban us.
Yes,
by the
but-
way, welcome, Lori. You've been here for a few minutes. Welcome. Kim says she's Hufflepuff for life. Mom's a Hufflepuff.
I'm a Hufflepuff.
I'm a
What
Ravenclaw.
I'm finding out is most, I think I've only got a couple Slytherins. The rest either Gryffindors or Ravenclaw. And Kim, you're my first Hufflepuff. You and me are Hufflepuff. And so Hufflepuff for life.
Yes.
And
Let's-
Amber's Ravenclaw. And
Yes.
Christy is Slytherin and Tristan is Gryffindor. So we've got one of each house in our family.
Yeah.
So, and then-
Jill said she stood in line for tickets for the movie. I did that for a few. I got to go to an early release for movie 3.
yeah, you took me with you. We had the
No, that was
our neck.
no, that was the one I went to with Kirk for movie 3.
Well, what did we go to? We went to a Harry Potter.
We did. I think we went to movie 5, maybe.
Yeah, it was just us. We only people that
Yeah.
had the tag, and you got those.
That
somewhere
was when I worked for Food for Health International and
that place. Okay,
KSL Classifieds, or no, KUTV Classifieds, not KSL.
bet it was from them that you got it then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stephanie said she worked at Barnes and Noble when book 4 came out, and she got to work the midnight release and dressed up, and it was fantastic. Sorry, trying to catch up. She gifted
Okay.
herself the hardback book set from the UK. The books in the cases are stunning. It has the red box, really stunning books. Kim, if you love The Office, do you listen to The Office Ladies podcast? Because you should. Okay, now I'm caught up.
Ah,
The
good.
Office Ladies podcast is awesome, and it's
What was
clean.
it called? The Office
Yeah.
Lady Podcast? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's Jenna Fisher and Angela Kinsey, who played Pam and Angela. They're best friends in real life.
Oh, okay.
And they talk about behind the scenes stuff. They go episode by episode.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
It's
whatever
actually very fun. Dave loves it too.
Oh, okay.
We listen to it on trips. Okay, now you want to show your diamond art?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
This is how far I am now, you guys.
Oh, you're so close.
I know. Ah,
Oh, it's so cute.
and see all that dark? That's not
Mhm.
all black. It's black and navy blue and like a deep purple. So it gives it a definition of depth. It gives it
Are you missing a thing on the top left, or is that a square you did from the top?
I did that one from the
Oh,
top.
okay, just
And
checking.
then I pulled it off. That's the section that has a part that doesn't have the sticky on it.
Oh, okay.
I'll work it from the bottom. I'll keep going this way. And then when I get to that, I'll have to decide what to do.
Mhm.
But anyway,
That looks beautiful, Mom.
they don't sell this
It's
one
fun.
anymore in Diamond Art either.
No,
It's-
it was exclusive.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, I think it was limited edition.
Right. That's the only Halloween one I have. So I have a lot of
Oh,
Christmas
oh.
ones. But that's the only Halloween one I have. So because I looked and most of their other Halloweens are big, are huge, you know. So
Yeah.
I wish they'd come out with more of the
The
even
bite-sized.
by 20, yeah, or the 16 by 16. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I have a few of those that are, but I don't think I have any Halloween ones. I mean, I've looked at a few.
Yeah.
I don't think I actually ever end up purchasing any that were actually Halloween. I have
Yeah.
a few Christmas ones.
They have the cute one with the gnome sitting there with the spider hanging over him and stuff. And it's not as big, but the one I really like is the Haunted Mansion one, but it's huge. It's like my one up there that I'm working on, my other one. So
Did you see last week they released a sister painting to your Blue Girl?
yes. And it's not sold out either. It's called Puffy.
No,
Puffy-
Puffy Gator is the artist.
Oh, okay. What they
It's
call it?
called, hold on. Because I went on Diamond Art Club right now. Because I almost messaged you. I almost screenshotted and said, are you going to get her sister?
I looked at her.
Two to go to Dakota Detweiler's this week, though. She did my octopus one.
Oh,
Letting Go.
What?
It's called Letting Go.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's like the sister to your Blue Girl. But this one's a
Kitty.
tiger instead of a lion.
Is it a tiger? I was trying to figure it out. I don't see really any stripes on it, but it's almost the same face.
Yeah.
Almost
This
ident-
one, this Dakota Detweiler, it's jellyfish.
Oh, I saw that.
Oh, pretty. But
Yeah.
I'm like, I
But it's
don't
a
need
big
another
one.
one.
Yeah,
It
it's huge.
Yeah,
It's
it's
Big ones.
22 by 28.
That's pretty good size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I've got plenty of big ones. I've still got you guys, I bought
the
it's like
bookshelf, right?
big,
cat
yeah,
bookshelf?
no, I didn't get the bookshelf. I got the kitty is reading the Harry Potter book in bed.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it is beautiful, but it's so big. It would take up the
Mhm.
whole table to make. And then I don't have a lot of wall space, so I really don't know where I would put it. But I've also got that Christmas one with the horses. I gave you one,
Mm-hmm.
and I've got one, and it's a big one too. So
Yeah. I mean, we got a big one. Oh, Halloween Cat is still available.
I
Oh,
told her-
it's sold out,
okay,
but it's
yeah.
got to notify me when available.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
So I was
the
just
other
looking.
thing I was going to write Diamond Dart. I have noticed that when they come out with what, like the Easter ones. When they
Mhm.
came out with the Easter ones, it was April 1st already. And
A lot
Easter-
of people have already complained about that. I
Yeah,
think
that-
it's just a matter of whenever they get over from China.
yeah, it's like
They release them as soon as they get them.
so.
I think I might have this one. I know I've looked at it a couple times. It's a little witchy.
Uh-huh. I
for
have the
Halloween,
cat. I have the cat that's in the moon. That's like Astro Cat or something. I think it's called
but okay.
that black cat, and then our
Okay.
black cat, and then I have another black cat up there. What's that one called?
You don't have Halloween pug, Mom?
No, the mid. I
So
have
cute.
midnight cat. No, I don't like that dog.
He's so cute.
I've got the
He's
other. dog.
only
I got-
22 by 22.
I've got the other dog and the cat. That's what I'm gonna look on next.
I know
We
your
got a little cat,
Christmas ones.
stocking, and a dog in a hat. I think it's a dog in a hat.
Yeah, the dog one is called Love is Blind.
Uh-huh.
And the
and-
cat one is Christmas Tuxedo.
Yes.
Do know those names, actually. Okay, Kim says, I'm a cat person too. We also have 4 cats. I swear I don't live in a zoo. Maybe I do. I don't know.
Your cats don't try to eat those spiders. Cats are
Lori said
spider
she
people.
finished her Christmas themed diamond art and she needs to post a picture of it. Yeah, I want to see it.
Yeah.
And Kim has never done a diamond painting.
Wow.
Follow
Wow.
along. We'll
You
do
get
more.
addicted. You get addicted. They're not cheap either. I mean,
No.
yeah, and I've got a bunch up there.
I mean, you
um,
can get cheap ones,
Yes,
but
If you
you, I notice the quality difference now.
right, but Hobby Lobby does sell them, Diamond Art Club, and they sell diamond dots, but Diamond Art Club are the better ones. And if you watch, I think every other week they're on sale for 40% off. They
They
charge
alternate their
more to
week.
begin with. I noticed that.
They
but
do.
then if you have the 40% off, you save there. So,
Mhm.
but Diamond Art has right now, if you're a new person, you can buy one, get one half price or something.
I
or-
think they do have that promotion going still.
Yeah.
I have points I need to trade in, but
I do too.
I've been so good. I haven't bought anything since we moved from Alamo. The last thing I think I bought was the Dakota Detweiler that matched my other Dakota Detweiler. No, it was the one of the music
Oh, the girl.
ones for Dave. One of it was actually, I think it was a violin one.
Oh, yes.
The-
it was.
Beautiful violin one.
Yes.
So we now have like a violin. I think we have a violin, a viola, and the flute. They released a drum one that I missed them releasing the drum one. So I have notify me when available because it's been out of stock. But it'd
Oh.
be awesome to have the whole collection of those because they're
Yeah,
so
yeah.
pretty. Oh gosh. Kim says she's already a cross stitcher, knitter, crocheter, spinner, love watercolor painting, regular random DIY and terrariums, scrapbooker and video gamer. And she's like, my hubs would go crazy if I started another hobby. I got my husband in on it. We both diamond art now. It's
Right.
something we can do together when watching TV.
Mm.
It's kind of nice. Yeah, because he's done like 5 or 6, maybe
Yeah,
7.
me too. Yeah.
He's done quite a few. And he finished the rhythm one. It was a flautist, but she was a POC in like a headscarf, and it's beautiful.
The-
He finished that so
Yeah, I
fast.
saw that. Yes. yeah.
Mhm. He has it up in his classroom. It's gorgeous. But yeah, he finished that in the time it took me to get like one row done, one row on the Black Cat night.
Did you finish that yet?
No,
waiting
it's
for it to along
it's
that
behind
night?
me. Come here. I'll grab it. I'll show you how much I have finished.
Yeah, but way more than me.
I don't
This is
want
one,
my
Kim, that
row.
Kim, this is one. No, you have as much to go on that as I do on my Halloween cat.
Yes.
This is one we did on a challenge. And I
did
only
it
got,
big one.
I'm only about a third of the way up. I
Mhm.
just, the blacks, there were what, 13 bags of black dots. It
But
was
it's
like
not the most.
filming. Yeah, you're doing good.
Yeah, I mean,
Almost
it's
all out
harder.
of black.
I don't have the best light in here.
Yeah.
So like the black and this was really hard on my eyes. The other one I
Right.
was working on, the dragon one, is better because it's lighter colors.
Oh, and Kim, or all of you out there, they make 2 kinds too. They make the squares and they
Mhm.
make the round. Amber loves the squares. I like the round. So
I do.
It's just a preference. I have trouble. The squares, they kind of, you lock them into each other, kind of.
Mhm.
Where the dots, you just put them there and they don't have to be perfect, So,
Mhm.
but Amber also
Oh, did I-
and I single place every single one of those dots was single placed on there. So what are you looking for?
Show you. Dave helped me work on this one a bit before we moved. After he finished rhythm, he finished the
The
square on
elephant.
this one for me.
Oh,
My
good.
elephant. I want to get this one done quickly too and get it up in my classroom. My students love my diamond art.
Oh, do they? Good.
They do. Yeah, and I let them touch it. I encourage them to touch it, but not pick anything. They're high schoolers, so they're better about that.
And you guys, the first one I did was the first big
Was it one of the gnomes, or was it the Mickey Mouse
no,
one?
the
Huh?
Mickey Mouse, but the Harry Potter was the first big one I did.
Oh yeah.
And it's like 24 by 32 or something, or 36. It's huge. It takes up my whole behind the door there. But I never wanted to look at another pink diamond dot because the whole background is
There's
this
so
pink.
much pink.
It was easier to see, but it was hard to, pink.
Yeah.
So, and I
Um,
single place everything. So everything you see, I have done one at a time. Amber multi-places, and you can place up to what, 6 at a time or 4,
10.
10?
10.
I-
So this is what
and I-
she's talking about.
I
This is
can't
the
get the
pen.
hang of it.
This is the single placer, and then this is the multi-placer. And this is actually one of my regular pens. I've stuck like the what do they call this? Co-band around it, like from the medicine, like use it around bandages to make
Oh.
it softer, because I started hurting where my callus is.
Oh,
So I wrapped it all with co-band so that because right on this finger, I get a huge callus.
I would say that's probably
And-
why I have a callus again.
Yeah, so
when you're
I bought a
writing,
huge pack of it on Amazon. I got like 40 rolls of it for like $9.
wow.
Well, they're in storage now. I have like one here somewhere, but it's nice. And like when my finger starts to hurt, I just wrap it with a co-band a bit to give a little cushion. But
Right.
yeah. Kim, I'm kind of embarrassed that you're asking what I teach, because it's math and I'm struggling with math.
Well, you're struggling with trigonometry.
Struggling with trigonometry. But yes, I
Thanks for
teach high
math.
school math, algebra 1 and geometry right now. And she says she's a homeschool mom of a 12-year-old and a 15-year-old. They've homeschooled for 8 years now. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah,
That's
that's good.
awesome. Homeschool kids, you as a homeschool parent, you are able to spend so much more one-on-one time with those kids. I mean, my biggest class has 32 kids right now. My smallest has 27. It is so hard to give like personal time to those kids that need it. Like, it's just so hard.
Right.
Oh, Lori says she took her Starry Night to school and the kids and her coworkers love it as well.
Oh,
But
yeah, she did one too, huh?
she did. Yeah, she was our winner of our paint
Winner.
along.
Winner.
Winner chicken dinner.
But anyway,
Oh, you're doing algebra 1 this year. Yes. I love algebra 1. Honestly, I love algebra 1. I love geometry. I'm very good at geometry, except for proofs. But I'm getting better. Because that's our first lesson is proofs in
oh,
geometry. And that's what I struggled with in my college class. Everything else I did great with. Proofs, I had to resubmit like 5 times my proofs assignment until I finally passed it. I kept having to tweak things here and there. But now
wow.
I can come to my kids with that information and say, I understand. If you struggle, I understand because I struggled and I can help you get through it, because I think kids relate to teachers who not commiserate, but can relate with them that way. Like, yes, not everyone gets it right away. Not everyone understands it. Sometimes we have to take a step back and look at things different ways.
Yeah, see, and I would be one that would struggle with trig. I probably would never get through it. I mean, I
Yeah.
have enough trouble with geometry and algebra
Mhm.
because I don't know what you'd call me. Like you said, I like math, but it
You're
has,
better with
it has to make,
arithmetic and concrete math.
Right. It hasn't made
Not,
sense to me. And algebra and geometry never made sense to me, you know? And so, and I never, I never, ever, have ever in all my life of working ever have had to use it, you know? So just the math, so
just the basics.
basics.
Just like concrete math. Like a lot of these things they're not theoretical, but you can't put your finger on it. Like we can go 2 + 1 = 3. It's concrete. But then you say a² + b² = c². And it's a lot harder to put that into, I can touch that.
Right.
You can understand that way. Like you can draw the triangle, like a right triangle, and you can prove it with the numbers, but it's hard to physically see it and make it make sense. It's a little more difficult. So, yeah. Oh, and Lori says she thinks she'll do her winning kit next. I'd love to see it.
Yes.
The one that she got from you.
Oh, good. That'll be, and that should go fast. Because it's not real big.
And is it a partial or was it a full? I can't remember.
I don't remember either, Lori.
I remember the picture, but I can't remember if we decided ever if it was a partial or a full.
It was a partial, I think.
It was a partial. Okay. Yeah. It'll go fast then.
Yeah. So, and partials, when I did the gnomes, those were my first ones. Well, I started with the Mickey Mouse one, but it had so much graffiti. Do you remember that? Even if you would have gonna put 2 or 3, 2 was the most you could put together. But anyway, it was a Mickey Mouse one. And I started on it before I had learned about release paper.
Yes.
And it was just like overwhelming. So then I got some at Hobby Lobby. I got some of the gnomes at Christmas time, and they were partials. Just the gnomes were. The backgrounds weren't. So they went so fast that it was nice. And I stuck them up in my windows. So yeah,
partials are nice if you want to accomplish things quickly.
They weren't real big. They're like 16 by 16 or something. You have some too.
My fastest was my elephant that I did. That is like that big.
Oh, was it a partial?
Which is the elephant in the middle? Yeah, and that took me a day.
Yeah, because I would say some of partials you could do real fast.
And I hate to admit, I did that while I was subbing at a high school, because all I had to do was monitor the kids. They had their assignment. I would just get up and walk around, make sure everything was doing what they're supposed to, and then sit down.
Wow. Yeah.
I diamond painted while they worked. And as a sub, it's not, if you don't have a lesson plan to follow, if the kids are just working and you're monitoring them, it's not as big of a deal.
No.
And usually for me as a teacher too, I try to leave sub plans that are that way, because not all subs know how to teach. They're not all licensed teachers. So it's not fair to expect them.
Yeah, I could go in and sub.
Anyone,
yeah.
Here you have to have a sub license. You have to go through PED, which is like our licensing board, to get a sub license, but it's still, I think you only have to have like a high school diploma and pass a background check. I think, but yeah.
Because they don't have to really do anything. And most subs, not most, a lot of times they tell the sub, just play a movie or something.
Not anymore.
Not anymore? Okay.
That is discouraged.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes you can, if you can tie it into your learning, but usually that's discouraged. You want to leave them with assignments to do while you're gone. Like I'm going to probably leave on Thursday, like reviews of what we've been working on that they have to turn in before they leave. But because I don't want to make their life difficult while I'm gone. And I don't know the person who's subbing for me.
Right.
I don't know how my smart board doesn't work very well right now. So I can't even have her watch a video with them anyway. So yeah. I'm going to catch up on a few comments. Okay. Kim said, I was a science, history, and lit nerd in school. I almost went to school to be a vet. Actually, I was even given scholarships for it, and then went to business. Lori said, geometry proofs were the only part of math I liked. I didn't like it because I feel like you shouldn't have to write sentences in math. I'm a math teacher and I know you have to, but I couldn't explain my logic, because that's what proofs are. Like they give you this theorem and they say you have to prove it, but you write sentences in a logical order to prove it to be true. It was hard. I'm good with English. I'm good with writing things, but putting math in English
it's hard. Let's see. She couldn't do it now, but I remember loving it. I also love diagramming sentences. And she also said, Lori said it's a partial and the picture area is 12 by 12.
Right. Okay, good. Yeah,
And
that
she said-
should, you
yeah.
should be able to get that done fairly fast.
And she
No-
also
no
said the release
questions.
paper is my favorite tool after the light board. Thanks for introducing them to me. Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Change
And
the way
I-
I diamond paint.
Yeah, I just use the release paper, but I don't have a light board.
Now I need to finally finish my Harry Potter too.
Oh, that's right. You have the big, the, what do you call it? The shield? The Harry Potter shield?
Shield or
It probably has a lot of confetti too, doesn't it?
No, it's a lot of color blocking.
Oh, that one. I thought you had bought that shield. You know,
No,
that
I
Hogwarts.
bought the All I Want for Christmas Harry Potter one. That's got like the snitch on it and the sweater. No, this is actually a partial. So there's parts that have no drills.
And you haven't finished it?
I don't like the drills.
Oh, they're round? Or is this a diamond dots?
It's diamond dots, but it's because it's licensed. They actually send them from a different company. It's Harry, they call it Harry stained glass, by the way.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I don't like the drills. They don't line up the same either. They're not the same size, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
They don't line up the same as the Diamond Art Club ones. So it's kind of a bother.
Yeah.
Yes, crest. That's the word they were looking for, is crest. Yes.
Yeah.
But no,
Uh-huh.
that's not really the crest, I don't think. Oh, I'm tired.
Yeah. Well, we don't have any boxes, you guys.
And you guys, I have to tell you, I painted my nails last Saturday. Look at how sad this is.
Well, mine, I
We're
don't
chipping within a day. I
know.
did well too, and I kept my tips and everything like you're supposed to. And it was cheaper stuff.
Oh,
My good stuff's in storage. But
and
my
that won't be good anymore if it's not a climate control storage, right?
no, but I don't think they get super hot inside. I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Just shake it up. Just make it thinner. My whiteboard markers, with my eraser that I've been using, it gets under my nails every day. I don't know if you can see, like, this is just from like yesterday, and I've washed my hands a few times since then, but it stays under my nails. So I was
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna paint them so nobody can see that, because I'm like showing kids things on their papers, and I'm like, look at my dirty nails that are dirty from my whiteboard. That's gross.
Yeah. I want to get nails done again,
Me too.
but I
I
just,
stay at the mall, but it was $50 was the starting price for a full set.
I got spoiled by my girl in Spanish Fork, and I'm
Yeah.
not driving all the way to Spanish Fork. I don't even know if she does it anymore.
I'm like,
She-
that was 20 years ago.
Yeah, 13 years ago.
More than that.
15 years ago.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, and she was so good. And then I've had them done a couple times. Didn't I have them done for your wedding? You and I went down and had ours done.
I don't know. Did we both have them done that day? I got
Yeah,
my toes done with Robin and Christy. I
yeah.
remember.
We had our nails done.
Okay.
Yeah. And that was that little place over by Riverwoods. Do you remember that?
No.
No, because if they're gonna,
Mm-hmm.
it's like your hair. I'm gonna go and have you look at you guys how long my hair is getting again. So I want to have it cut again to about there, about that much off. And I don't trust people with my hair.
Yeah. I just
You
figure
know.
it's hair.
Yeah, you cut it, and then I did have it done with that one girl there. So that's been only about a year ago that I had it cut. You cut it 2 years ago,
Mhm.
that summer.
At
You guys
least.
lived here. It was when you guys lived here. So that was 2 years ago.
No, I lived there a year ago, Mom. Well, we moved from there a year ago.
Right, but you lived here almost a year.
That's true.
So that's when you cut it, and then I had it done again last year. But of course, that beautician's probably not there anymore,
Mm-hmm.
nobody stays at one job any longer very long.
Mm-hmm.
Own so much. So, but anyway.
That's
Anyway, nothing else going on, you guys.
true.
When we come back in 2 weeks, Amber will be in her house. and
Mhm.
we'll have her shop set up.
It'll be open again. I'll have some things on it. I don't know how many things, but I'll have some things on it.
Didn't you make a dinosaur the other day?
I did. Where is he? Hold on. There's a bony dinosaur.
And what about your hammerhead sharks?
Hold on. Oh, okay. To show you this, I have to glue this because this is mine. But okay. This is what's called a fidget bolt.
Oh, fun.
But okay, so took it to school. Another teacher borrowed it into her class. And other teachers coming in thought it was something inappropriate.
Oh,
She was like, "Oh, it's a stress relief tool." And they're like, "Yeah, I bet." They took it dirty, Mom. They took it dirty.
I know what they thought it was.
Then okay, so I was in the office with it after school because I was showing off my spiders and I happened to have it in my hand. My principal comes out of her office and was like, "What is that?" I'm like, she had to take a picture of it because she was talking to someone on the phone about it. They laughed so hard and I was so embarrassed because me, innocent me, never would have thought of that. Never,
Right.
ever. Didn't think about that at all. Not even once. Not even once. And I'm like so embarrassed. And she dropped it and it snapped on the because we have hard floors. You know, they're layer lines. It should have held, but it must have hit it just right that it snapped at a layer line. But yeah. Anywho.
What's on the one end? The top end.
Oh, it's a cat.
It is a
It's a
cat.
kitty cat.
Yeah.
But the
Okay,
cat
that's
had
what I
there's
thought it
its
was.
feet.
Yeah.
Cat had and there's its feet. And I mean, this can be super nice when you're stressed out. Yeah, I was very embarrassed. My face turned bright red. I figured out some rhinos. Because our builder, I tell you that they bought some
Yeah,
from
they did.
some full-size ones. This is a baby, but they bought some full-size ones. I also have some clickers.
Oh, yeah, you and Dave were working on those the other night.
Yes, this is a quiet one. Okay. Can you hear the difference?
Uh-uh.
Can you barely hear this one?
Uh-uh. Can't hear that one at all.
Can't hear this one?
Can't hear the red one.
Oh, well, it's got clicky clickers in it, and this one has silent clickers in it.
Oh, okay.
But I realized when I bought the key things that they were different from each other. I'm trying to find the dinosaur. Sorry. I have 2 bags. Okay, so this is a
You have stuff you could put on.
Yes, I do. I was being facetious.
Oh.
So this is a dragon. That's the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
And he's got little diamonds on him.
Uh-huh.
This one has little hearts on it. They're very cute. They're not inappropriate, I promise. Here's the dinosaur. This is a new dinosaur that he designed.
Oh,
Skeleton.
dinosaur, bones.
Yeah, it's T-Rex. So that's my dinosaur. Okay, so this is what the kitty is supposed to look like. Okay,
There we go.
there. This one doesn't spin as freely as the other one. Sometimes, the layer lines.
Right.
Really quickly. Hi, Laurel. Welcome. And let's see. Jill LOL'd. And Kim has to say goodbye. Bye, Kim. And she's
Jim,
hug.
I'll be doing that tonight as soon as we get done here. So watch for it. Oh, you did a little one too.
This is a different kind of fidget bolt. This is the same designer as this one, but this one looks more like an actual bolt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I
Okay.
got really into the fidget bolts for a while. I made a few of them.
I
And
see
there's a
that.
different kind too. This is trippy.
I would say, oh, that's weird. It's almost like a.
Yeah, it's kind of trippy, right? But it's fun to play with. That one, they go really well. But yeah, that's what I've got. So my dinosaur is adorable. Somewhere in that bag is a bone that goes with him.
printed a bone for him that you can put in his mouth and he can hold the bone. His mouth opens so big.
Did you place all your hammerhead sharks?
I placed a lot of them,
Okay.
but because that's my thing when I meet someone new at school, I give them a hammerhead.
Give him a hammerhead shark.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was fun.
Yes,
Oh, Jill
guys.
says she needs the clickers for Christmas. I'll have some posted too. Okay, Jill? They'll be fun.
Yes.
Yes.
I do like the trippy. I like the trippy thing.
Yeah, the little one.
Almost when you put that on, what do you call it? You're gonna have
On
to do
Etsy.
videos with these. Yeah,
Yeah.
do videos.
So people understand how they work.
People can see it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. Are we done for the night, do you think? I don't
think
have anything
we
else to
are,
do.
guys.
Do you?
We were on longer than I thought we would be.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Give us a thumbs up, please. Or give us a thumbs down. I mean, and if you guys would, we'd like you guys to start commenting down below. I know because you talk to us, you don't think you should, but it's real important for the way YouTube places us in who gets to see us, that they do judge it by the comments. I understand. That's right, isn't it? That they want some comments down below.
Analytics, YouTube analytics.
Right. So, if you just say, hi, how you doing? Or fun, it was fun watching you guys, we'd appreciate it. Or if you have any questions, please ask questions. Amber answers them all.
I try. Mom can never see them. So,
Well, no, I can see them if they put them down below, and then I can reply.
that's
So,
true.
If you have a question for me, put it down below and I will reply. I do. I get notified when they pop up. So
Yes, you do.
anyway,
Have a good night. Thank you for joining us on this Saturday night. And we'll see
hopefully
you.
maybe I'll work on this week.
Yeah. Get some more of your whip done. I won't work on any whips this week, but maybe next time after this week. Yes.
Yes.
All right, guys.
We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. What date will that be? September 10th?
9th, I believe.
September 9th. Okay.
Yeah, I'm right. September 9th. Yeah, I double checked on my calendar.
So,
Yes. So we'll see you guys in 2 weeks from my new location and Mom's old location.
my old location. Right.
Yes.
Where I'm going to be for the rest of my life.
Yes.
Okay, you guys. We'll see you later and have a great evening.